Support for this podcast comes from the patrons at patreon.com/FMLFPL.
This Walsh.
We're back and better than ever. First break in a long time. What's up, brother?
That was fucking nuts, throaty ass. Okay.
Yeah, it definitely was. Okay. Final 64 teams in the cup. Throaty okay to get back in the mood.
64 we're down to. Okay. Yeah, it's nice to be back. Took a nice little complete mental checkout from FPL and footy. Yeah. I mean, I still am. We're just going to be doing it today because we're doing it today.
We're doing it raw today. Mailbag episode. We never do a mailbag episode.
This is straight up mailbag. Committed to the cause.
I mean, I didn't watch mailbag. International highlights or follow what happened in the FA Cup, and just. Yeah, no, ask us whatever you want. We'll see what we do with it, and we're not bullshitting here. And then we'll pod again on Thursday for the Patreon subscribers of Friday My Life, and that'll probably be more seriously what's the deal with our teams and shit.
Yeah, I mean it's honestly podding right now, and there's still internationals to come. I have it on good authority. Tio told me he's 100% certain that Wednesday's the last day of internationals.
Wednesday's the last day. Okay, so Thursday night we might actually know some stuff.
Yeah, but we don't know much right now. I mean, we don't know who died on internationals. We don't know who whatever. So we'll know more as the week winds to an end. But we gotta get the pod out for the people.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, we're just doing public service here. What do you want to talk about Game Week 29 at all?
I don't care.
It was a very long time
you
ago.
Fucking.
I got
castle.
a lot of points.
You got a lot of points, not on free hit.
73 not on free hit. Well, I took a hit,
69,
so 69, brother. Pretty good. Veltman cap. Let's go.
The thing, too, with the Veltman, it was the worst position of his all year that he's played today.
He didn't play wingback at all.
Do anything, and he got the assist on the long ball in the world. It was incredible,
worldy,
incredible.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. I don't know. Lingard, Raf, Bamford, Kane, Antonio. The points that I think a lot of free hitters. I mean, the guys that a lot of free hitters got points from. I think are the guys that I already have.
Respect, pod partner. Look at me in my face when you talk to me.
You had a salad of a team. You just went to the salad bar, a little bit of this, a little ting over here, ting over there, a little bit of this, a little this.
Oh my goodness!
You still went up.
No, I did fine. I mean, I had 50,
6 straight greens.
Yeah, I got 54. I mean, the thing that was points in the bush and the hand and everything was Captain Region was just disgusting.
Yeah.
He vodka'd me so hard.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but
it was
what went
so
through
painful.
You in that moment? Yeah.
It was painful because add him to the list, Sanson, the Steve Buscemi, Happy Gilmore, pew, pew, pew list. He's right on there. He's slotting in probably somewhere in the 30s at this point. But the stamp honestly looked like the most nothing thing ever to me. Watching, I was like, oh, he clipped him or whatever. I was like, okay. And he was screaming like he's Lacazette. And I just was like, what's he doing? I was like, what is he doing?
It was a Lacazette scream. It was like, where did that even come from?
And they showed the replay a couple of times. I'm like, I was like, whatever. Let's go. Get on with it. Then he suddenly can't move. Cannot fucking move. Yeah. Little bitch.
He couldn't have even milked it for another 4 minutes on the ground so you got the clean. He couldn't do anything really. But
that sucked. Happy with the captain though. I mean, there was not. I don't think Lloris had a save in the first half. I mean, the game was a fucking joke. So I was happy. I was happy with the captain point pick. Honestly, Kane was fucking ass. He didn't do shit.
I mean, that game and the Brighton game went exactly as we said, exactly as we thought. Brighton demolition, Newcastle are the worst, and Villa without Jack. Can't do anything. Boring. Dodging Kane cap felt good. I mean, he bought himself a pen, but other than that, he wasn't in
and around points at all. Yeah.
So know, I think mostly good from us.
Yeah, Laka. Thank you for Laka. Heyo.
Laka,
big
get
points
in.
there.
Yeah.
Bob's dead last on my bench.
Perfect.
Perfect spot for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, you did really well. I did fine. And that was a good job by us.
I mean, that top 10K was 47.4 net average, overall 27.4, which is kind of useless at this point with the dead teams, but just shows like how unprepared a lot of people were. And then even the top 10K teams, you beat them by the average by 7, like pretty good. Still pretty good. Dude, you're staying in the top million. For us, that's good.
Yes.
I'm not there. I had a massive week. I'm still 1.1.
It's whatever. Okay, let's go. What are we doing next?
Let me do league updates. Shout out to the 3 FML Field Prize League Mug League winners for March. Because, I never did that. Espanol, a.k.a. Espin Waldal. Cicero Citizens, a.k.a. Marcus Todd. And a tie for third, Coach Navai, a.k.a. Nyman Navai. And Tinkering FC, a.k.a. Stephen Rudden. Congrats to all of you. You got a mug.
Espin's been around for a while. Good to see that.
Long time listener.
Very happy
First
to
time
see
caller.
that.
Shout out to the leader of the FML Field Public League, still Louise May, a.k.a. Nom Nom Nom. 121 overall. Great job by you.
Okay.
All right. So I asked Twitter, you asked Discord, I asked Instagram for questions, and we're just gonna...
Did you like that I did that? Were you proud of me?
I saw that I had a Discord notification. I was like, who's fucking DMing me now? You know? Who wants it? Balfsky or something? Like, who's coming in hot right now with the questions? And I see it's in Festival? That's weird. Who's talking about me? And then I just see Walsh at everyone. I'm like, oh my God.
Yes,
insane. So responsible. So good.
So responsible.
So good. So I grouped up the questions if there are similar topics as usual, and then later we'll just rapid fire some more questions. It's all questions. So
can't wait for Euros.
I know. Starting with, what game week is it? It's 30, right?
What if they didn't do Fantasy Euros? Is that possible? Because someone asked about it.
We'd have to hit up James and just DIY it.
We'd have to do an Excel spreadsheet.
We'd have to.
You would have to figure something out.
Pen and paper, like fantasy baseball in the 70s style. Just check the fucking newspaper. I'm like, like fucking Mueller scored. Okay, like who has Mueller?
Yeah. Because someone asked, like some fucking new guy or something in Discord asking about like where's the game. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? And because I was like, they came out with the game like right before. I think pretty close to the beginning of the Euros. They gotta
do it. There's some fucking intern at UEFA whose job it is to get it up.
I'm not nervous about it. Yeah, I mean, it's like...
Well, I wish you didn't plant that in my head. Now I'm freaking. Well, maybe I'll send a cheeky little tweet at them or something. But so Chelsea...
At who? That's the thing. There's no one to tweet.
Yeah, UEFA.
There's no, like, Fantasy Euros
gaming.
Twitter.
.UEFA or whatever the fuck it is.
Holy shit. All right. It'll be there. We'll pod. It'll be there. It'll be great.
It'll be there. Something will happen. And
we're gonna win. We're gonna win the whole fucking thing this year, dude.
Oh yeah, the code team. Let's go.
We're gonna win. We're gonna come in first place, and we're gonna win one like Coca-Cola and Budweiser, and we could share each.
Someone's question that I didn't include in the pod, but now I'm bringing up in the pod was if you guys could like win FPL next season, but you had to never talk to each other again, would you do it?
Oh my God, no what the chance.
Like, I just heard no. I didn't even like give him anything more than that. I was like, come on, bro.
That's
like, what?
Ridiculous.
Like,
I guess that was
a
definite projection. Is like, do I like my friends? This guy's just like, let me see what they would say.
Yeah, exactly. So Chelsea. We got some Chelsea questions. Hemdog said, thoughts on the Chelsea guys? Any of their stats jump off the page? Think bye. Dave on Instagram. Do we have to consider Mount for the run?
Is that Davey Boy?
No, different Dave.
Oh, wow. I was like, he's hitting him on Instagram.
No,
he comes on Discord.
All right. Do we seriously have to consider Mount for the run-in? Maybe instead of Son or Bale, Spurs are just doing the Moo usual shit. And then Camye, Alan, Crow on Twitter asking about the one and only Kai Havertz. Everyone's asking about Kai. Do we bring him in? He's looking good. He's playing up top, out of position. Where do you want to begin there?
Well, what do you see here?
My gut reaction to all of those was no, I still only want the defense.
I'm same. They're still not creating a ton. I mean,
they're
they
really
did
not
look
creating
good.
a ton.
They did look better last game against
No, against Leeds, they didn't look better.
No, not
the game before was Everton.
Ago. Yeah. I'm getting them mixed up.
Right,
Yeah,
so they've still been really inconsistent. And there's still so much rotation. There's still 8 guys. Pick 3 every game. League. And there's still Champions League. To me, the defense is how they're going to secure top 4, and it's by far the strongest unit of the team. It's also the most nailed unit of the team in terms of personnel.
Yep.
They're cheap. They're great.
Yeah.
It's overthinking it. I mean, I want an out-of-position Kai Havertz. I'm fucking rock hard for that kind of thing in a normal, situation. But this is just a bad one. This is a bad situation where you're not even sure he's going to start.
Yeah, it comes back to that. You don't really want to be sweating the team sheet for these kind of premium-ish assets, like 8-9 million. I mean, Mount's a little cheaper, but then I come back to okay, you have the rotation risk given, we know that, but then I'm comparing them to other assets in the game, and I'm like, these are worse than all of these others. So that's tough. They're all punts because none of them are nailed. So that by definition, they're mutually exclusive.
Yep.
And the defenders, I mean, they're an elite defense under Tuchel, and they're not scoring 3 and 4. So the attack isn't even that good. It's just because they're comfortably winning games and they're in control of games, sort of, since they've gotten him. But that doesn't mean that they're creating a lot of chances and they're open. They're very much not that. So, yeah, I think I'm still very, I would never advocate to anyone to buy a Chelsea attacker, but I think as many defenders as you could fit makes sense to me.
Yeah, and if you want to punt. They're good
if you
players.
Want to punt, but just it's a punt. That's fine.
And if you're on wild card and you have a deep bench, whatever, it's a punt. But Aspill's the most nailed and really fucking good. Mendy's 5'2", good pick. Zuma, Rudiger situation. I think Rudiger's still nailed.
Questionable.
Yeah, I think Rudiger's still first choice. I think
that's his first choice. Yeah, we just don't know how much he's going to do that, how much he's going to do the rotation. I mean, he missed one game, so, he could still just keep playing.
I
Rudiger
think he'll
could just keep playing.
Thiago Silva, no idea what the fuck's happening with that. He might not play again this season. Who knows?
Yeah, we don't know.
Old bodies are longer to recover, so I don't know.
Odker, a lot of picks there. And that's the thing, when you're putting in Christensen or Rudiger or these kind of guys and they don't play, they're 4.5 or whatever, but when you're putting Timo in or you're putting Kai in, I mean that's more difficult to withstand them.
And the best attacking performance they've had under Tuchel, mountain play.
Yeah.
So fuck. I'm not saying he's a bad player, I'm just saying he missed the one really good one. That sucks. Man City, ton of questions. Camille again, he said, how should we approach City assets for the rest of the season? Do we keep the status quo and focus on defenders? Dad lads on wildcard thinking no City D. He's going to stack up on Chelsea, Wolves, Man United, try and spike attacking potential. Is it time to dump City assets from Carney? Who's the ideal City 3 from Hemdog? And Ruben, please talk about City. Who's likely to play in the league? It's
different. March 29th, 2021, Pep Roulette Day, 832. Pick fucking 3 guys and whatever, dude. I don't know. The best, objective best 3 it's this is a nonsense. It's just
Diaz.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Diaz is the only one that, seems to play every game he can handle. But otherwise, there are a lot of good picks, as you all know, right? Stones is good, Cancelo's good, Gundo's good, Mahrez can be good, Kevin's good. I mean, there's a lot of fucking guys to pick from. So you just jam 3. And did you see Kuhn's gone after this year?
Yeah, I have a Kuhn section. To come.
You want to go to Kuhn? I
have one to come with questions, but I don't know. Is there anything else to say with City? I mean,
it's nothing new. I mean, honestly, nothing
has changed, right?
Yeah, nothing's changed. They're deep, and he's just going to be doing the thing. So, have bench. Have a bench.
Yeah, I agree.
And I mean, one of the questions I liked was if you're just going for 3 attackers, dude, fucking go for it. Because this is unlike Chelsea. This is a team that could just score 5 or 6.
Yes, that's a huge difference between the teams. Yeah.
So if you want to dodge the air quotes 6 point from the defender guy and just go for fucking Kev
Kev Gundo.
Mahrez or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine, dude. That's fine. You just know what you're getting into there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you can get one starter. You know, you can get one of them 3 playing, and then what does the rest of your team look like? So just be aware of that.
I think on wildcard, like, I mean, I haven't fucked with it. I'm probably in a wildcard next week, but I think it's possible to have that kind of like riskier attack and still have a bench of like Rafinha, you know, Saka and
definitely,
you know, Maja or something, and you're like, that's not that bad.
You could do something like that for sure.
So that's doable.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, I did reserve a Kuhn question because there's 3 questions on him. Tinker Taka on Twitter, he said, Aguero, let's hear some love for him. Is he your favorite player in FPL? I'm quite tempted to put him in for the rest of the season just for the fun. You'd expect at least 1 haul now. Leeds game week 31 maybe. FPL CG on Twitter, Aguero's leaving. What's the best game week to waste my triple cap on him? And Dave, not Davey Boy on Instagram again. Now it's confirmed Sergio's leaving. How much is Holland going to be next season? So
we'll answer that in the offseason. But yeah, Kuhn, I think he is probably for me since I played the game like my favorite like FPL player because I mean it's just I've been to war with him for so long, and just generally I fucking love watching him play. Just have over the years have loved him.
Yeah, I feel
so consistently when he's fit and he's playing, I like man watch him every time. I can't take my eyes off of him when they're attacking, like where he is on the pitch. Like I just love him. I love the player. Gonna miss him.
Pre-Mo's first season at Liverpool, the like blind, you can captain him every week, auto, always in your team guy was Kuhn.
Yeah.
You know,
it's like then, RVP, then Kuhn, and
yeah, and like Kane's been in and around there too. But like, any juicy fixture, bring him in. He's fit. He's fucking he's 5 goal potential and any of that.
He's so exciting. He's so exciting to watch because he has so many different goals in his locker.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, you see him do near post headers. He's like
5'6", exactly.
He scores bangers from outside the zone. Like it's just he does it all, and he's just so fun. He's just so fun. He's so fucking
near post
amazing.
Top bin will always be what I think of as like the Kuhn goal.
Yeah.
That no one else really scores. Like, no one goes for that. Everyone shoots across the body, far post, and he just, like, near post bangs it. And of course, the fucking title-winning Aguero.
Well,
it's like the greatest moment in, like, sports history, maybe. But,
talking about him, though, is making me get a little feely about it. Maybe I'll figure out a way to get him back somehow.
Because that's what I was leading in with.
So fun.
You know, Dad's question of just going for it, the City attackers, like, sure, you know, like
why not?
Kuhn is on that list of like he can have any of these games, even though he kind of looks like he has no legs left, and like maybe it's
probably
Leeds,
won't.
Maybe he'll
like he can fucking run around against Leeds.
He's just gonna cherry pick. Ederson gets like hat trick of assists to Kuhn against Leeds. He's just cherry picking, baby. But I don't know. Go for it.
I mean, he's obviously a bad pick, but
he's a bad pick.
He's the best pick.
He's not value, etc.
He's great.
The real trap is game week 38 when he's home Everton. It's like, is he gonna bang harder than he's ever banged?
Is that a trap, or is that just the most obvious nailed on game week 38 captain and have to think about it?
No, because I've been burned by that before, and he might get subbed on the 10th minute.
Okay.
Number 10, just fuck all of Manchester's blue as usual, and just
empty
clapping
stadium.
him off the pitch. His number, I think, Captain Terry.
JT?
The year he retired, and he got subbed off on whatever fucking number JT is. I don't remember.
20 something.
Yeah, and I was just like, God. It was like a really good picture. I was like, he's gonna fucking score. They're gonna let him take a pen, like it's JT. Like, okay. And he gets subbed off on like the 21st minute or something.
You drank the Kool-Aid and it didn't work out?
Disaster. Okay. Otherwise, just a bunch of fucking questions. Are you ready to just fucking do them?
Well, that's what we've been doing, right?
Yeah. Here we go.
Is it not? Are you not entertained?
You shall not pass, Harry Potter. LR, Jason, Brad, they're all looking for just X Joy, X Fun, punts for the run in, Marcus A, X Fun, all that shit. So I don't know, just some
Marcus
punts.
A? Oh, is that a question or not a person? Keep going.
Yeah. Part of the
I
question.
thought of Rashford, and then like I was thinking of like I don't know what I was thinking of.
Part of the punt that Jason was saying in his question was about Marcus-A, but are there any punts that just like stand out to you? I don't know. I mean, we just talked about Kuhn, so that he should be in there, but I don't know.
Fun punts. I mean, I'm definitely thinking about Wilf because I haven't owned him all season, and I just enjoy to do that. But that's like a me thing. I don't think that's like fun. That's kind of just like stupid.
Yeah.
Fun punts. Fun punts. I mean,
so a fun punt can't be a good pick, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
just
picks aren't
making
punts.
sure. Yeah, no, just making sure.
Otherwise,
They're
not. Ian Nacho's been fucking scoring 1 million goals.
He is a fun guy.
I don't know what is up to him. He's definitely. I personally don't think he's fun, but I could see people who think he is fun because I think he's fucking. I haven't. I don't watch Leicester when I can help it.
Yeah.
I have not seen them recently when he's been scoring all these goals. I haven't seen a game. I haven't seen Leicester game in 2 or 3 weeks when he's banging him. But I mean, he's been doing things. So I mean, you could throw his name in there probably, right?
I mean, we touched on the Chelsea. Many others.
No, it's tough. I mean, we touched on the Chelsea.
Marcus-A is one.
Yeah, I mean, I think you definitely throw like Kai type, like Ziyech, like I don't know, like a Chelsea guy because they're playing well. He's not a punt though; he's just a good pick.
But I don't really want him. Like I still think they're gonna rotate and shit.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Jota.
See, that's exactly what I was thinking when I asked you the question. It can't be a good pick, right? Because I just think Jota's because he's
good. Yeah, he's just a good pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who the fuck else? I don't even know. There's so many bad teams. I'm just looking through. Lukash. Could. He's looked really good lately. I don't know. He could do some stuff.
I don't know.
Someone like
Lingard, good pick, but
he's just
also
good.
A little bit punty, I guess. Maybe not anymore.
Jack.
I don't know. Yeah, right. Bad answer. Fine question. No good answers.
It's
from
hard.
Us, sorry.
I think that's honestly more of a week-to-week question than it is like a who's fun for the next 8 game weeks. Because it could be like a fixture thing. Could be, they have fucking Southampton home. They're going to be good or whatever.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hemdog, what are we thinking about Wolves? They have really, really good fixtures to basically end the season. So, yeah, people are talking about them. I mean, they have West Ham this week, Spurs 36, United 38, but every other fixture.
I don't think they have good fixtures at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Fulham, Sheffield, Burnley, West Brom,
Sheffield
Brighton.
Good, Burnley. They're going to struggle against Burnley. West Brom's pretty good. Brighton probably not good. They have like 2 good fixtures. I think Sheffield and West Brom are the only good ones for the rest of the year for them. They're bad.
I think they'll keep some cleans.
I don't know.
I think
they look really. I mean, my main thing with Wolves watching them is just week to week is that they've been so inconsistent. They've been consistently inconsistent all season. He's still kind of playing different. He's kind of settled on the formation recently, but he's been playing different personnel, and they don't create anything.
Yeah,
it's just like Neto
came in out of nowhere against Liverpool. That was a weird one.
Yeah, it's just like Neto, like go try and score a goal on the counter by yourself, or we don't function. Like he keeps playing Adama. It's insane.
I was gonna say attacking wise, I don't care how good their fixtures are. I don't want any of their players.
I mean, Neto's the only one I would even look at because he's cheap and he's quality. But I mean, at the same time,
but I don't fucking want him at all.
Yeah, I just defensively, I just still don't trust them because they. I don't trust Wolves at all, dude. I don't know. I just really don't. I don't know. I mean, I guess if you're looking at those fixtures and you think that they could keep a few cleans, that's fine. That's fine.
And they're cheap enough that you like play them in the good fixtures. Sure, throw like Saiz in there, play him in the good fixtures. I think they'll keep some cleans, and Saiz could always score a goal. I think it's fine, but for me personally, there's nothing more than that. Like people talking about Neto and shit, and I just no, dude.
I'd rather have
when there's a
Rafinha
team that's this bad at attacking. Like, I'd rather have Rafinha and bad fixtures than Neto and good fixtures.
I think good team bad fixtures trumps bad team good fixtures because bad teams don't have good fixtures. We forget about that.
I agree. Yeah, there's no Wolves match where I'm like they could score 3
Wolves
here.
are going to win. Yeah, they're going to or they should definitely. Yeah,
they're going to get a lead and turtle. That's all they do.
Or don't score at all.
Or don't score at all. Yeah.
And 0-0 or lose 0-2 or 1-0, 1 or yeah.
Yeah. The only good thing about Wolves is betting 0-0 at half.
Yeah.
That's the one good Wolves thing.
Not exciting.
Puck Gremlin top 3. Yeah, Neto's the exact guy that I would call not a fun punt. He is punty, but it's not fun. You have to watch Wolves and him
and
just trying like
goals.
1v11. Puck top 3 to 5 must have guys to keep through the season end. I don't know. The normal guys.
Normies.
Kane.
Bruno, blah, blah,
Mo,
blah, blah, blah.
Bruno. Yeah, Kev, I guess. I don't know.
I don't think Mo's on that list anymore, dude, honestly. It's been a while. Not be. He hasn't
scored since game week 24.
I just, the last, he's on 1, 2, 3, 5 blanks on the bounce, and he's playing that reserve, it's tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
You hate to see it.
It's whether you believe their good end of the season run will spark something or not, I guess. Is really the catalyst there.
I couldn't imagine not owning Mo because I fucking love him. But
Arsenal and Villa next year are really bad. But then they have, amongst Man United, they have Leeds, Newcastle, Southampton, West Brom, Burnley, Palace.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Pretty good. Elron, favorite nickname you've given a player? We have so many.
I don't like being put on the spot.
No,
I
like this kind of question.
I don't like it.
We have so many.
It's that's the thing, is it's probably something that we don't even remember anymore.
Yeah, but that's kind of what makes it fun to think about.
Well, I mean, what did you
The first thing that comes up to my head is prosciutto face. Just Rob Elliott, purely based off his FPL picture. He's a totally normal looking person, but that one season, his FPL picture, he just was roasted in the face,
sunburnt with crater acne.
Yeah, it was just left in the sun or something.
Bob. Yeah, that is a good one.
Dog face goblin.
I think that might be my favorite.
Diego Costa, dog face goblin.
I just love calling him dog face.
Dog face, yeah, short for dog face goblin.
We have nicknames for the nicknames.
Yeah,
it's too long.
Probably the real answer to this is anytime we have an abbreviated nickname for a nickname, that's probably one of our favorites because it's so ingrained that it's just automatic. That's their name.
Yeah,
so those are two really good ones.
That's a good shout. That's definitely got to be my favorite.
One day, dude, we're gonna release a coffee table book of just glossary of our nicknames. It's gonna be great.
One day.
Tio said, time to swallow pride, admit bringing in Bale was a bad decision, and jump off now despite good fixtures, ? Sub pre-60, then a no-show even with injuries. Seems like it'd be super hard to avoid even... he'd be a super hard avoid if I didn't own. I totally agree.
Yeah, there's no need to say anything about that. Yeah, follow.
Once Moo throws you under the bus, you're done.
You stay there.
Yeah. How many minutes... Let's see, how many minutes is Dele Alli have this season? Oh, he's 200. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to get Bale.
Yeah, no, that's a no-brainer. He Huck got him doll. He got fucking
dated.
Glad that neither of us went there.
FPL Jeb on Twitter. What's up with Liverpool fullbacks? Any pick defensively there? Or is it just a question of pairing Jota with Salah or not? So, yeah, they've been a lot better recently defensively with the center back stability. Trent and Robbo, we just talked about how good the fixtures are, mostly for the end of the season. I think they're probably both kind of shrewd, good picks. We know what they're capable of.
Trent definitely has looked way better than Robbo recently.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you have to pick one, I think you definitely want that.
I agree.
Robbo's still fucking, gets up there.
Yeah.
And
then these good fixtures, Newcastle and shit. He's going to be in the final.
He's going to be an auxiliary winger, whatever.
Yeah. So I like both picks, and I like Jones too. So
the cleans though are still a little bit sketch ball.
It's really starting
a little bit.
Yeah, it's overkill. Probably
that's a tough one. That's very hopeful.
In the next 3, cleaning one would be really good, probably, assuming Jack is back for Villa. But then from 33 to 38, they could clean a bunch there, potentially.
Yeah, could be 5.
Yeah. Rory, could you talk relatively broad strokes about popular buys for the run-in? Chelsea, Wolves, Liverpool, Leicester. We talked about Chelsea, Wolves, and Liverpool. Didn't talk about Leicester. Which options do you like? Which do you don't like? So yeah, we talked about Iheanacho a little bit. I don't know. I haven't looked at Leicester's fixtures. They have City, West Ham, blank. So that seems really bad. So I'm gonna pass on any Leicester players for now. I mean, maybe afterwards if they're still fit or something like that. But I think we talked about all the other teams.
I mean, it's like these kind of things. It's like, okay, international break. Like, talking about the rest of the season in this way is a convenient way to do it. Like, there's 8 games left, but nothing's like different than it was last week, like really 2 weeks ago. So the good picks that are in our teams are still good.
Yep.
The punts that were punts like 2 game weeks ago, and we had the blank. So punts. It seems like it was like forever ago, which it was, but they're still good. Nothing is like dramatically different. Like, oh my god, like it's game week 30, so all of a sudden like Brighton, like get all the Brighton players.
I mean, the amount of times that run-in has been mentioned on this pod.
It's too many run-in mentions, I think, at this moment in time. But that's kind of, I think you still look at. No, it is, and I understand that, but you just got to look at the things the same way that you've been processing the whole season. In these 4 or 5 game week windows, and who have games to play for. I mean, we'll start talking about the beach soon. Probably maybe like 3 games left after, and 3 games probably will be pretty clear on some beach teams. So those are the kind of things that you like to know about, and so I think it's still. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But, you still want to just have the good players.
Yeah, and I don't really know the deal. I haven't crowned it up. I don't know the deal with the blanks or anything. We'll catch up. International break. No time for that. 4 more questions. Luminati on Twitter. What defenses are most likely to clean going through the end of the season? General question, but important.
Oh, my God.
That's it. No, that's a perfect segue from what you just said. It's the same best defenses that have been going for the last
Chelsea,
8 game weeks. Yeah, Chelsea City. That's it. That's and
okay.
all. Andrew Hall on Instagram. If you can magically send 3 words from the future back in time to you before game week 1 to most improve your FPL team.
3 words?
3 words.
Oh my God.
Mine would be Kane, Son, Bruno.
Kane, right? Son, Bruno. Yeah. Fine.
I don't know. What else would it be? Like fucking
Emmy.
Cheeky. Love it. Imagine if you had Emmy since game week 1 blank.
Well, what if one word was like Kaneson?
Yes. We could cheat. We could cheat.
Yeah, and then you'd be like, wait, Kaneson? Like, who's that? Like, oh, Kane and Son. Oh, I got
Kane
you.
And Son. Yes,
I got you, dog. Future me.
Yeah. Winky face. Is that a word?
Wink emoji?
Yeah. Sridhar on Twitter. Salah, Gundo, or Jota KDB for the rest of the season?
Salah, Gundo, Jota, KDB. Oh, man. Boy.
I think Jota
I would go
KDB.
to Kevin. Yeah, I think I would go that duo. Jota's going to be a tricky one because
I want him.
Yeah, me too.
he's just popping off.
Yeah, he just shows like he's just in danger zones, and he shoots and shit, and he's just dangerous. Yeah.
And he's been all season like the solution to the problem. Yeah. Like he's the one who like figures it out, gets the game winner, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It just
takes the quick touch, like does the thing, does the clinical.
He loves it. I mean, he loves an early shot.
Yeah, I mean, he has 6 goals. He's fucking a goal a game basically on a minutes rate basis. And he's good.
Psycho what he's up to. And then last question, Robbie on Instagram. Any advice for using triple cap and bench boost for the remainder of the season? Well, I mentioned I have no fucking idea what the blanks and double situation is going forth, so that's a rough one for you. But
you just have fun.
Yeah.
Just have fun. Express yourself. Make sure you have a playing bench when you bench boost.
Yes. And try, I mean, that's the most important thing. Just have a nailed bench for bench boost. But for triple cap, just try and figure out which game Kuhn is nailed for based off of like Champions League minutes or whatever the fuck you can reason, talk yourself into, and just triple cap Kuhn.
Don't do that.
That's the best advice I could give.
Do not do that.
Aguero. That's it, bro.
All right. I don't know.
All right. Do we want to talk about
right.
your teams or caps, or do we just do that on Thursday?
I mean, we could do a little bit of it, I think.
Well, yeah, I guess the big change for me is I thought I was going to wild card this game
Now.
but then I opened my team like 5 days ago randomly, and it's stacked for this game week because Leeds are home Sheffield and Spurs are at Newcastle, and that's all you need to know. Emmy is home Fulham, so I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I'm not going to do it this week. I'll just use a transfer somewhere, and then probably wildcard next week because that's when the Leeds fixtures go down the drain, etc. I won't want to triple up, so that's where I'm at, and I'm on Captain Kane. I mean, there are weeks when I think overthinking it is bad, and when it's Kane against Newcastle, this is one of those weeks.
No, I'm with you on Kane. That's a dead cert. Doesn't matter what the hell. I mean, my team is just Son, still his colors, his name's in a different color.
Yeah, we have no idea what his deal is, right?
No idea what he's got going on. So I assume we won't know anything, and then I'll probably just get like Souček off the bench for him if he doesn't play, or he'll play, and that'll be great. But I'm planning on saving because my team looks fine. Nice. Captain Kane. But yeah, I mean the triple Chelsea defense been doing really good for me since I got that in on wild card. And yeah, Stones, Kevin, Diaz my team's good, dude. I don't like Antonio. I'm gonna probably he's probably not going to be long for this world.
He was good versus Arsenal though. That game was fucking crazy.
I think that game was like a throw that game the fuck out the window. He obviously missed a really good goal scoring chance in that game, but I still didn't like his positioning. I think he was still pulling out wide a lot for my taste. He came in centrally a lot more than he did the last couple games when I was watching the Manchester United Leeds game. He was just actual playing winger.
Yeah,
so
he was bad.
I mean, if he goes out against Wolves and actually plays center forward and plays well, he could play his way back into my team or staying in my team. But he's on my short list, and I do want Jota. I do want to get Jota. And I'm gonna have to really dig deep to think about the Kuhn situation, because if this is going to be the actual last opportunity to Kuhn, I think I'm gonna maybe just need to push some buttons and put him in.
I don't see him going to another Prem club.
Yeah, probably won't. So that's in my thought.
That's
I'm not going to take a
thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to take a -8 to get Kuhn in before Leicester or whatever. But I could see, putting him in my team soon just to feel.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not doing well this year, so I don't fucking give a shit.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Good shit.
Okay.
ANSS, we got one new sign up, Tom Broderick.
Okay, Tom. Thanks, Tom. Keeping us afloat. Tom, Tom at a time.
Buying me and you half a cup of coffee right there. Thanks
yeah.
Tom. And
I know, not chatted. However many people delete their Patreon every month.
Oh my god!
Fucking bloodbath. Minus many coffees.
Post cup, it's just fucking massacre.
It's rough. No, but in seriousness, thank you guys for supporting the pod as always.
It's fucking huge.
Because if you didn't, we wouldn't be doing it. Facts.
Nope, no chance.
That's a fact.
Freelance work, not great during a pandemic. I've learned the hard way. So, any last words?
See you back on Thursday.
What did you think about our first mailbag?
I didn't like it.
It felt structured in a bad way to me.
I don't know how you could structure a mailbag episode differently. It just
felt very much like I read the question, you say the thing. Well, I read another question. I don't know.
I could read.
We weren't having
questions.
Conversations, rants, and shit like that, like normal.
Whenever we have too many things on the agenda to go through, then it's not fun.
Yeah, very OG listeners will remember the infamous, not infamous, famous Walsh crumpling up the paper episode that revolutionized us potting forever. I want to say it's episode 9 or something like that.
Maybe, I don't know.
It was pretty. We used to fucking write down okay, we're going to talk about this, in this order, this point, this question, this, blah, blah. And one episode, Walsh just, dude, fuck this! And just, crumble, change the pod forever. Huge moment in FNLPL lore.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
It had to be done.
Had to be done.
Yeah, but no, I like questions on a good day. I like 8% of them. Mm-hmm. So when there's a lot of questions, then it gets towards the end, I'm See, now I have a little piece of tissue. I'm like,
oh, there you go. Yeah, he's crumpling. You'll always be crumpling. ABC. Check us out at fmlfield.com. Follow us on Twitter at fmlfield. Support us at patreon.com/fmlfield. Subscribe, rate, review. Cheers!